Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about having a Pisces Sun and Taurus Venus in a natal chart. Now, first off, with a Pisces Sun, your basic fundamental character may be sacrificing, idealistic, forgiving, passive, emotional, and compassionate. Now, however, with the Taurus Venus, you may be, more stolid and impassive in matters of the heart. Now, the Pisces Sun, the basic self may be fickle and changeable, but with the Taurus Venus, you may desire connections that are more, stable and steady. You may want more, persistence in those connections, and they may be enduring as well. And having, this combination, well, first off, with the Sun, coming before Venus, and I'm going to elaborate on that. When I say the Sun coming before Venus, I mean that it's posited in position before Venus because Pisces comes before, Taurus. Therefore, the Sun is positioned or posited before Venus. And because of that, matters pertaining to the self may often take priority and precedence over those with others. And, as far as, others, relationships, the fact with Venus and Taurus, one or more of those people may be a Taurus Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or simply embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be people that are, stolid and passive, persistent, patient, persevering, economical, those that are calm, placid, loyal, steadfast, and money conscious as well, but may also be overly stubborn, obstinate, and materialistic as well. And the thing about this is that if the Sun, makes a semi-square to Venus, now as an example, a semi-square aspect, for those of you that don't know, is a 45-degree aspect. It's half of a square aspect. And it's basically a modified version of a square. I would say that a tight semi-square aspect can be comparable in terms of its impact and effect as a loose square aspect in astrology. So let's say, for example, if the Pisces Sun is at 29 degrees and you have Venus and Taurus at 15 degrees, that would form a semi-square aspect. And if you have a semi-square aspect between the Sun and Venus, there may be a conflict between matters that are more self-centered, which is the Sun, and those relationships, which is Venus. And again, the relationships, with Venus and Taurus could be one or more, may, involve a Taurus Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or those that embody the traits of the sign. And another thing, about this combination is that the person may bring that, that sacrificing, compassionate, altruistic, intuitive, and emotional Pisces Sun energy into Taurus-related things that are enjoyed. Venus is about what we enjoy, what we love, what we may be enamored with. So with Venus and Taurus, the person may enjoy, it could just be, peaceful, tranquil settings, scenic beauty. It could be, just making money in general. It may involve doing Taurus-related activities, whether it could be things with geology or architecture or agriculture, gardening, cultivation, art and music, banking, maybe even something with carpet laying, doing some kind of, again, artistic endeavor, which can include drawing, painting, or sculpting, anything like with the arts, in general, as some examples. And the same may apply to Taurus money-making endeavors. The person may bring that, that sacrificing, compassionate, altruistic, intuitive, and emotional Pisces Sun energy into Taurus money-making endeavors. Venus is connected with, how we may generate money, monetary ventures and endeavors. And when you have Venus and Taurus, you may make money doing something, connected with, could be geology, archaeology, architecture, banking, finance. It could be work as a pawnbroker, doing something with art, music. It could be something that involves, carpet laying, as some examples. And the thing about this as well is that when you look at the sun in astrology, the sun again is about our basic fundamental character, our basic true self. And the Pisces sun may be timid and passive. And when you have Venus and Taurus, the person may enjoy and value. Venus is about what we enjoy, what we value, and the person may value and enjoy peace and tranquility. This combination by itself is one you would figure is like not overly confrontation. It's very passive, peaceful, peace-loving type of combination. And when you have a Pisces sun, the person may express imagination. Pisces sun can be imaginative. And when you have Venus and Taurus, the person may have good financial acumen. So this could be a combination where the person uses ability to imagine, expressing imagination, and also, doing so, having and making good, possibly, having good financial acumen in the process and making money by doing so. And Venus in astrology is about our self-worth and self-esteem. So with Venus and Taurus, one's self-worth, may be connected with stability, persistence, and perseverance. It could be tied in, with generating money, making money in general, having, that stability in one's life. And again, this is a combination that is really about, could be very, a passive combination and very peaceful, and not one that's overly about being combative or confrontational. But again, as I've stated in previous videos, you gotta, check, for contraindicators in the chart. If there's some, say Aries placements, or let's say if Mars conjuncts the sun or is in the first house or something, the person may be a little bit more quarrelsome than this combination typically would be. And also the thing about I'd say this as well is that this could be a combination that may express itself well artistically, given that the Pisces sun could be imaginative and can be connected with the abstract. And you have Taurus Venus, Venus, of course, being in its dignity in Taurus, could be a very artistic, type of placement. So I would say I wouldn't be, like for a lot of people with this combination, I could see them expressing, strong, artistic ability. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.